hands together right now for Mr. Bill Brosnan, everybody. Keep it going for Bill Brosnan. Hey everybody, thanks for the round of applause. Save it for later, but that's what I really wanted. You know, I'm not when I first come up here. Oh, nice crowd. Thanks for coming out on a Tuesday night. I'm sure there's some great TV shows on tonight that you're missing, but you may have an even better time here tonight. The wife and I took a ride the other day. My parents moved into a new community. You have to be over 95. I'm serious. The name of the community is Eternal Darkness. My pops, he showed me around, takes me to the clubhouse. I said, what goes on here? He says, son, the most activity happens here is in the bathrooms. It reminded me of my grandmother's living room. Everything was covered in plastic. You know why. All of the help, shout! So everybody could hear him. It turns out that I want to know what they do for fun. They say, Pops, what do we do for fun around here? He says, Monday is 2 for 1 day at the store. We stock up on the pens. What else do you do? He says, every day at 4 o'clock, we have happy hour. Just like you have happy hour from 5 to 7, we have happy hour at 4 o'clock. We roll into the dining room, we take our wheelchairs up to the ID stations, we plug in, Demerol, fine, morphine, fine. Everybody's happy all night. It sounds like some happy hour to me. I don't know if you get any of that stuff here. I haven't seen any ID units, but you never know. There may be some in the bathroom there. Turns out I said to my dad, like, what is the most active time of day here? He said, oh, that's simple, it's breakfast. I said, breakfast? He says, yeah, everybody comes down to see if anyone won the death pool. And when you're 95, you can make jokes. Anyhow, the wife had a headache. She sends me down to Walgreens. I go down the aisle, there's 1,000 kind of Tylenol. Tylenol, AM, PM, Tylenol, cough, no cough. I cough. I say, oh, what do I get? She said, never mind, as soon as you left, the headache was gone. It turns out the wife covered all the mirrors with black drape. I said, what did you do that for? She said, I don't want you to scare yourself to death until a life insurance policy arrives. They think that's funny too. Anyhow, I went to one of the nudie clubs. And one of the dancers came over to me and gave me $20 not to ask for a lap dance. I went to a brothel. The madam took one look at me, pointed me to the men's room, and handed me $50. Shutterfly pays me not to watch pictures. Yeah, really. Not to watch pictures. It turns out that I went to the men's room. You know, sometimes I have a men's room attendant. The guy hands me a bag for my head instead of a washcloth for my hands. And he wanted a tip too. Terrible, terrible. You know, the family's got a burial plot. I'm going to be buried between my wife and my mother. Yeah, between my wife and my mother. I can just hear my wife now. Pull up your shroud, it's cold out. You haven't called me lately. Are you eating the right foods? Did you remember to take out the garbage? I'll probably hear that forever and ever. The other day I got auditioned for a TV show, America's Least Wanted. But they decided they were going to put me in America's Not Wanted at all. I don't understand that one. Every once in a while, you know, you start thinking about what's going on. The other day, I got one of these electronic diabetes meters to measure your sugar. I take my sugar, it talks to you. It says your sugar's 200, it's too high, you're fat and ugly too. And that's from a meter. I don't know how that meter figured that out, but it was pretty bad, pretty bad. Turns out that a lot of crazy things happen to me. Some are good, some are bad. I had a situation the other day where I went into I'm losing my memory of my age. Well, I'll come back to that later. Turns out that, you know, I kind of think of a lot of things to do, and, you know, a lot of times you get these guys and gals come up here, they're going to sell you the DVDs and CDs later. I'm going to do you guys a special favor. After the show, I'm going to autograph your picture. Yeah, not mine. My shot's taken from the back, so it doesn't really matter. You know, it turns out that I'm the son of a school teacher. I'm married to an ex-school teacher. My son's a school teacher. Everything I do, I get graded. Everything. The other day, my son calls me up and says, "Dad, that birthday card was a B. It was really nice. However, the gift was a C-. See if you can do better next year." I called my mom. I said, "Mom, how are you?" She said, "Wait a second, son. You can't get better than a D on this call." I said, "Why?" She said, "You haven't called me in 4 days." Whoa. I had sex with the wife. I said, "Honey, how'd I do?" She said, "You got an A+. I said, "I got an A+? She said, "Don't get so excited. I was marking on a curve." This is Bill Prize. Wishing you a good life. Keep it funny. Don't get too excited. You'll never get out of it alive.